What's up guys, my name is Ace, and welcome back to Maps Exposed. This is the series where I cover all of the lines of sight, wall runs, as well as any other secret spots that I know of on every map in Black Ops 3. In today's episode, we're going to be covering the second of the Eclipse DLC maps, and that is Spire. Let's get into it. Alright guys, so Spire doesn't really have a ton of non-obvious spots. It's a pretty simple map, even though it is a very big map. It is fairly simple, and there's not a whole lot of like cracks to shoot through or interesting things like that. But I definitely have a few to share with you. So over here, this sniper area right here, a great little alternative to just sitting here and sniping is to go for the jump shot with a sniper rifle or even an assault rifle or something like that. If you're challenging a guy across the way like that, it just gives you another option, and it's something that this side has over that side, because that side over there doesn't actually have this ability because there's a ceiling in there, and you'll just hit your head. So you actually have the advantage if you're on that side because you have more options available to you. A couple really similar spots is if you're all the way back here by the A flag, you can jump up on this, and then from here you can actually hit a jump shot on snipers that are going to be in that common window over there. There's almost always somebody in that window, so you can actually pick off quite a few kills through there, especially with a sniper rifle. You can do it from there, and you can actually even do it from all the way back here, although it's a little bit more difficult from back here. If you jump on top of the metal detectors, watch your head so you don't hit this, otherwise it just doesn't work, so you have to come just to the left of it. If you jump up right here, there you go, you got a nice little window, a little opportunity to pick somebody off in that window across the way. Next up, all the way back here behind the A flag, you can actually jump out this window right here and do a nice little wall run around here to get onto the catwalk, which is pretty useful in some situations, and obviously it works the other way as well. This is great if you have enemies that are like locking that area down back there, or you just want to get on their flank and you know they're watching this doorway really aggressively. You can just jump across like this, wall run around, and you can take them off guard by shooting them in the back. Great for uplink, great for a lot of situations actually. Now right back here is another really cool line of sight that is very situation dependent. It's not something where you can just sit there all game and pick off tons and tons of kills, but in Search and Destroy or a few other situations, a few other game modes, it is quite useful. If you have enemies that are coming through that area of the ship right there, I think it's a ship or whatever it is, if you come all the way back to this railing and you jump on the railing and then just edge your way over quite a bit, you want to go to the point where you're almost falling off the map. You can see a pretty good portion of that, and you can actually see the corner of the bomb site there in Search and Destroy. So if you plant the bomb in the right spot, you'll be able to actually watch the bomb from way back here, and unless they come around through this area here, they'll have no idea what hit them when you pick them off as they try to defuse. Next up, we have the reverse of that last spot that I showed you. It's from over on this side of the map. You just do the exact same thing, edge your way over here, and you can get a decent line of sight over in that direction. And also kind of similar to the other side of the map, this is great for game modes like uplink because it can be pretty difficult to carry the uplink ball right through the middle of the map. It's usually the flanks that work the best. And if you come through this area right here, a lot of times you have enemies set up there or over here or something, and they'll just pick you off very easily. But right here, you can actually wall run all the way around. So you can get nice and low here, come all the way around like this. They'll have no idea what's happening unless they're really paying attention. And then you can come over here and just score your point. It's also great for just flanking people in general on many different game modes. Now, as you're coming up these stairs over towards the C flag and where you have to escort the safeguard robot as well, there are often enemies that are going to be either coming from over here or just waiting over here for you to come up those stairs, and they'll pick you off very easily because you don't really have much cover. Unless you jump up on the railing of these stairs and then edge your way up like this, and there you go. You have excellent cover. You can shoot through these plants very easily, obviously, because they're just plants. And it makes it very difficult for them to actually see your head through those plants. Most of the time, they won't catch you there until it's too late, and you'll already have them killed. Now, also over by the C flag, this isn't quite as good as from the other side, but you can get a jump shot into that window across the way again. Just gotta watch you don't hit your head on things. And it is a little bit difficult, and you don't get like a full line of sight on the window like you do from the other side, but it is still possible to pick off a nice little sniper jump shot through here in quite a few situations. So next up, I have a spot that isn't the most practical spot, but it would be really cool to hit a jump shot with a sniper rifle or in hardcore with just a regular gun. But what you have to do is jump up and get a nice high wall run up on this wall, like as high as possible like this. And then from here, you can jump up. You can see over there. You can see a little bit over towards where the B flag is too. Might be able to throw a grenade or something through there, or jump shot and get a nice sniper kill on the people that are in the window across the way. If you hit one of these shots, that would be really cool to do, especially in something like Search and Destroy or something along those lines. And just like with a lot of the spots on this map, it's perfectly symmetrical. You can do the same thing from this side over by the A flag. You can jump up, get a nice high wall run up onto this wall, jump, and you might be able to pick a guy off in the window across the way, or just somebody that's on the ground if you're quick enough to get on target. Now, one last spot that I wanted to show you guys on this map, I know there's not a lot, and it's just the way the map is designed, is over here, if you jump up on top of these, but you don't edge your way far enough that you get the warnings, you can actually see into this room over here. And if I'm not mistaken, I think there's a hard point in this area over here. I could be wrong on that, but I'm pretty sure there is. You can just jump up here and use this for like a little jump shot spot to pick off enemies, because you don't really have too much cover otherwise, and you're pretty predictable in those scenarios. This can also work a little bit if you have enemies that are set up in these little windows here on either side, which is very, very common. You can jump up on here like I just did, just do a little side jump up here and then jump shot, and you can pick them off like that, and they won't know what hit them most of the time. So there we have it. I know that wasn't very many spots on this map, but I can only really work with what I have, and this map doesn't really offer a whole lot of really unique and non-obvious spots. So that's going to wrap it up for today's episode of Maps Exposed. Let me know in the comment section below which one of the maps you'd like me to cover next from the Eclipse DLC. And keep in mind, I've already covered Rift. If you enjoyed the video, a like rating is always appreciated, and don't forget to subscribe for more if you haven't already. I'll talk to you guys next time.